Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you guys know, in my previous video, I did a super dark and dramatic extra AF look with a Jeffree Starshine Dawson conspiracy palette, but I really wanted to focus in on that top row of neutral shades today and show you guys how versatile this palette is and really make a nice natural look that you could wear to school or an interview or work or really anywhere that you can't really wear bright colors, but you still want to use this palette and have fun with it. I actually used this palette for my contour, blush, and highlighter as well today, so I really want to show you guys how versatile it is. So without further ado, if you want to know how I got this look, then keep on watching. Like always, I'm going to prime my eyes with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot and my M173 brush. First, I'm going to take a Morphe M441 brush, just a nice long fluffy brush, and dip into the shades My Pills. Just a nice light pinkish white shade, and I'm going to put this right underneath my eyebrow. This will just help all the other colors blend seamlessly up into this one. Alright, right next to that, I'm going to dip into Tanacon and put this a little bit closer to my crease. This will act as our transition shades between the light colors and the dark colors. Now on an M506 brush, I'm going to pick up the shade right next to Tanacon, which is called Diet Root Beer. It is just a slightly darker brown, and I'm going to put that closest into the crease. I'm going to blend this upwards into Tanacon, and I will be dipping back into Tanacon with this brush to help blend them together as well. So this is a great look on its own if you're just getting into makeup and starting to play around with shading, or if you just want a nice neutral natural look for school or for work. You could also add like a shimmery shade on the lid and call it a day, smoke out the lower lash line, add some lashes and mascara, or just mascara if you don't like lashes, and that could be a look. I'm going to add a color on the lid today. I'm going to add just a Theory just to keep this a nice neutral natural kind of look. But before I do that, I'm going to pack a little bit of Diet Root Beer into the outer corner. We are creating a half-cut crease today. I feel like those are the easiest looks to do in my opinion, because you don't necessarily have to cut the crease if you just make sure all of the shadows are tightly in there and none really get on the lid. And you could just take your finger and let's go into just a Theory. She is very soft, both to the touch and just as a color on its own. And we're just going to put this on the lid. I like to add just a little bit of pressure, which makes the pigment stick a little more, where if you just like lightly slide it over, you'll just get most of the glitter and not really a lot of the pigment. Kind of like when you swatch a color and you like to add a little bit of pressure in there to make sure all the pigment transfers from your finger to wherever you're swatching. Kind of the same thing, but obviously not a lot of pressure because you are working on your eyelid. I'm going to go back into Diet Root Beer with that M506 brush just to deepen up the crease a little bit more and add a little bit more of a demarcation line between the shimmer and the mattes. This is just a soft, basic eye. I love this palette because it has a lot of colors where you can do looks like this, or you could do looks like in my previous video that are just fun and dramatic and colorful. Before I do the lower lash line and add the finishing touches, I do want to do my face really fast, so let's go in and do that. So first I'm going to prime using my Benefit Professional Primer. Since this is a very light, natural look, I'm just going to apply a very light layer of foundation just to fix all of the discoloration in my face and some of the blemishes that I have. I'm going to blend this out with my Morphe M439 brush. Now I'm going to conceal the highest areas of my face with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Again, I'm just going to use a very light amount of this. And I'm going to blend this out with my M173 brush. Now I'm going to set where we just concealed using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder in the shade 05 and my Morphe E48 brush. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face using my Maybelline Fit Me Translucent Pressed Powder and my Morphe M527 brush. So for contour, instead of my usual contour kit, I'm going to use Tanacon, and it is warmer than my normal contour, so if it flops, I'm just going to say this is my bronzer. Not sure if it's too warm for me. We're just gonna go with it. Now for blush, I'm going to go in with Pigment. She is very pink. Ooh, wish me luck, oh god. Is it too much? I'm not sure. Alright, let's finish off that lower lash line. So first, on a little flat brush, I'm going to put Diet Root Beer closest to the lash line. For the M506, I'm going to pick up Tanacon. Lastly, with that fluffy M441 brush, I'm going to pick up my Pills. Okay, so the last part of this, aside from lips, is highlight. So I'm going to quickly highlight my inner corner and brow bone for you guys using Ranch, of course. I'm going to use my M501 brush to highlight my brow bone and the rest of my face. For lips, I'm going to use the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lip and Matching Lip Liner in the shade Exquisite. And I am going to put the NYX Lingerie Liquid Lip in the shade Silk Indulgent just on the center of my lips as well, just to give it a little bit more dimension. Now I'm going to fix my hair, add some lashes, and I'll be right back with the finished look. Here's the finished look, guys. Really hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe. Hit that little bell icon so you never miss out when I upload. Follow my Instagram so you never miss out on a look, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys!